Oh, speaking of super fans, okay, gosh, I sounded like I was going through some kind of adolescent change. I got to get her out here because I have been a super fan of Benefit, it feels like for 40 years. I was buying their products before they ever came here at HSN. In the world of brows, I have always been about my brow. Baby got brow, bringing brow back and bringing it back in their #1 product. They do not do 2 for 1 anywhere. Let me just say that. They are a prestige brand. Even if you went to a Benefit brow bar, you are not getting 2 of this one-of-a-kind, precisely my brow. I have a situation where I might be faking it till I make it. I might not have, you know, some of those eyebrow hairs. So this looks like hair. All you do is pick your color of choice. Allison, can we just show them the price? I gotta get right to that because one is normally like $24 and change. So it really is, you're buying one and you're getting one. You just choose, you know, the shade ranges, I should tell you too, are very generous. Gray, which is amazing. Light 2, I am a medium 3, by the way, and that's whether I'm highlighted, red, auburn, whatever color, you know, roots growing in, or the deep. And I don't know if we have the boxes or not, but remember, even if you went to the brow bar, you are not getting this price. I have to get her out here because I love her so much. Maggie Ford Danielson. I'm doing the Oprah introduction. I'm like, it's Maggie Ford Danielson celebrating 40 years. Well, not you, but the brand, of course.
Well, I am 40. So,
well, see, there you go. See? Well, we're all aging gracefully thanks to you.
Yes, we
no
are
kidding,
trying.
If I could buy this for somebody, I would. That's how passionate I am about it. You don't do these twofers even at your fabulous high-end prestige brow bars. So I'm gonna turn things over to you for just a few moments. That price is today and today only. Get it, grab it, do it. There is no auto ship, there is no auto ship, there is no auto ship. So if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it now. $8 to look like you have, it gives you the perfect look of hair, long wearing. All right, Maggie, with that long-winded introduction, can you tell I'm excited? I'm turning things over to you.
Okay, so I want everyone just to take a look at my brows really quickly. I am wearing shade 3. This is really our most medium shade, very universal. But do you see the difference here in my brow? So if you are like me and you have kind of a wimpy, skimpy brow, I've been trying for over a decade to grow this little section in. Guess what? It's not gonna happen, but I'm not gonna stress about it because one application of Precisely My Brow, and again, the shade 3, do you see how full and natural and realistic my brows look? This is the with and this is the without. Now, how did I get this sort of precision, this hair-like look? It's because of this pencil right here. This Precisely My Brow pencil is our #1 top-selling brow pencil at Benefit Cosmetics, all right? I want to show you the animation to show you exactly why thousands, hundreds of thousands of you have picked this up. First of all, custom grip. It's not going to slip out of your hands. Blending spoolie. But the magic really is in that ultra defining tip. This is going to give you the look of individual hairs. So you are in control. If you have a really sparse area, quick little strokes fill it in. Every single stroke is highly pigmented, smudge proof, contains vitamin E. It's waterproof. It's not going to budge or smudge. This is that beautiful warm gray shade. Let me tell you this, full brows are the #1 quickest way to look younger. As we age, we lose definition in our brows, they turn gray, and honestly, we get hair loss in our brows. The #1 way to look younger is to get a fuller looking brow, but not all brow products are created equal. And I wanna show you in studio on our model Tressia what I mean. So if you could go over to Tressia, because she has a very common brow dilemma, and that is thin brows. Now, maybe she just doesn't have a lot of brow hair. Maybe she waxed it 5, 10, 15, 20 years and it never grew back. Maybe she's had hormone changes. If any of these things are things you can relate to, wait till you see this transformation. You see how she's using this Precisely My Brow pencil and she's using it in that medium shade, and she's putting little individual strokes and then brushing it through with the spoolie. And Tressia, if you could show us how you are transforming not only your brow, but her actual look, because this is a look of youth, everybody. Look at that difference. Do you see the with and the without? I know you do. And if this is you, If you can relate to her without, if you have a thinning brow, if you have hair loss, if your brows have gone gray, and you've reached for all of the brow products, you've used the powders, you've used the waxes, but your brows, maybe your brows like come off, maybe they flake off, maybe the brow product is patchy, maybe it doesn't look like real hair. Well, today is the day to get your hands on this Precisely My Brow Pencil BOGO. It's a buy one, get one. And I want you at home to see the difference here in my brows. Because this is my bare brow, okay? Sorry, wrong side. This is my bare brow. It is skimpy, it's wimpy. It has, I've tried for years to grow this section in. I've had 3 kids. After each one of my kids, I've had more and more hair loss in my brows, hormonal. Guess what? We can have the look of full, young, realistic brows with Precisely My Brow Pencil. Because I want to show you on the back of my hand really quick. Look at these individual hair-like strokes. And now, why are these important? Because the more fine and the more precise you can get with your brow pencil, the more realistic it's going to look. And I'd love to show the shade chart one more time if we could. Because Shannon, I think the number one thing that there's 2 things I think that make people nervous about brow products. Number one is the shade. We have 4 gorgeous shades here, super easy to use. And I think the second thing is that don't you think that people see a brow pencil and they see that it's a very little tiny tip and they think, whoa, I'm not a makeup artist. I don't know how to do that. But you've tried this and this is pretty easy, right?
I know it's kind of a bold statement to say I would buy this for everybody watching this anniversary show if I could. I am so passionate about, because, well, you know the story. I was buying your products before Benefit ever came here. And when you came here, I was like starstruck. I really was. And you have to understand, now look, they glue these down because they can't trust me. I mean, seriously, you look at, I'm gonna take one off. You know what? I can, I did it. Look I took one off. They'll have to re-glue it. Because normally, this is what you are getting if you go to the Benefit brow bars. I mean, normally this is what you're getting for that $24.85. Normally, you are not doing that. You are getting 2, 2, 2, 2. You just pick your color of choice. You don't worry about losing a sharpener. They are self-sharpening. They look like individual hairs. I thought I could maybe glue that back on. The jig is up. They'll do that for me. But you need to do this for yourself. And I don't care whether it's medication or medical dramas or pregnancies or the kids, whatever it might be.
The stress of life, the stress of this, you know.
The struggle's real, right?
The struggle is real. And this is the thing about your eyebrows, is that I promise you this, if you want to look younger, if you want to look more refreshed, the first thing you do in the morning is put your brow product on. But not all brow products are created equal. Have you ever taken a brow product and it's so dark and it's so thick and it's so chunky that your brows look heavy and you look overdone? And you're like, you know what? This doesn't look realistic. It doesn't look fresh. It doesn't look effortless. Benefit wants your brow to look fresh and effortless. But that is why you need to have a precision tip. Because look at the difference here on Tressia. Now, Tressia is using that medium shade. The before, thinning brows. If this is you, thin brows, hair loss, look at the after. Full, realistic. You see texture, you see skin. These are the brows of your youth. And the price today, Shannon, is unlike anything we've ever done.
Well, or we'll even do at the Benefit, brow bars.
Right,
I mean, 40 years and big celebration. I know you do this exclusive and only for today. Only for today. Oh my gosh, I can't thank you enough. I mean, thank you for helping me feel amazing because, listen, if my brows are, good hair, bad hair, I'm all about the brows, sister.
Well, you know what, Shannon, my pleasure and happy anniversary.
Thank you. It is a delight to have you here. I can't encourage you enough. Do it now. If you want that gray in particular, gray I think might be the most limited. There are only a couple hundred. I wear shade, I think they're calling it 3, but it's like the medium if you're, interested. Okay, so this is from the jar of questions. What's my favorite HSN memory? Every day with you, period. Any day I come to work. Because every day there's some shenanigans going on. Anyway, we're gonna continue with the 25th anniversary.